Hey guys, it's me, Nicole. So school. I'm still stuck in online school, and let me tell you, I'm fucking struggling. I'm struggling right now. This shit is hard to maintain, so I think that I'm responsible, and I want to tell y'all how I manage my time in online school with work, student council, and my YouTube, and having a personal life, because online school just makes like the barrier between your personal life and school life non-existent. And that makes like time management a little bit tricky and a little bit hard. So I'm here to give y'all some tips on what I did before. I'm trying to get on my grind now because I'm not using these tips right now, but I used to, and I'm trying these tips out. Am I reliable? I guess so. I'm reliable. Okay, so before we start, let me tell you a bit of myself. I'm in 12th grade. I have student council. I have work online, and I have responsibilities in my personal life, and I also have YouTube, which I have to work on filming and editing for hours, and I have friends online, which means I play a lot. I don't know how I manage that, but like I manage that, and so far it's been doing great. I just recently implemented these tips and I want to share it to y'all since back to school is coming, and maybe most of my viewers are still stuck in online class. And if you're already like on like real classes, I am so mad jealous of you. Cannot be me. I'm still not vaccinated. Hopefully I get vaccinated soon, but that's not the topic of today's video, so let me give y'all some tips. Okay, so before we get started with the actual tips, I just want to tell you that you should test these out and see which one actually works for you. But for me, we might be different. What works for me might not work for you, so I will be telling you some of the things that did not work for me because it might work for you. So let's go. So my first tip is making a to-do list every time you wake up or the night before you start your day. I usually make a to-do list the night before, but if I got too tired, I will make it the morning of the day. And basically in the to-do list, I just make a to-do list, obviously, of the things that I need to finish within the day. So I'll make my neighbors pray first, yes. So I basically make my to-do list like the 3 core things that I have to do for the day. So basically, if that day I have to wash my dogs, film a video, and do something for student council, I would write those down on the very top and put like an exclamation point to see that it's really important. And then after that, the other to-do list below that is just things that are not that urgent but I still have to do for the day, if that makes any sense. That's how I make my to-do list, but what works for me might not work for you. Again, I just love to-do lists because it's like self-discipline, and at the same time you're not confused on what to do first, and you're not confused on what you need to do for the day. Okay, so the reason why I write the core things that I have to do for today on the top is so that I can prioritize it, and in my mind I'm like, okay, I don't have a lot of things to do. As long as I finish this, then I can do the other stuff. You don't get that overwhelmed about your to-do list when it's too long, because you just see these 3 important things and you're good to go. That's how my brain works. But if a to-do list is not for you, I recommend time blocking. Time blocking personally isn't for me because time blocking just really pressures the shit out of me. Like I used to do time blocking and I just get pressured and I get nothing done because of time blocking. Basically, time blocking is setting a specific time to do your tasks. A lot of people swear by time blocking, and I used to, but it doesn't work for me anymore because I just get pressured of it. But if you're too overwhelmed to do a to-do list because you don't know what to do first, time blocking is actually really nice for that. So what I recommend to you guys is to make a to-do list and then to make a time blocking stuff and see what works for you, if you like time blocking more or if you like the to-do list more or if you like both more. I used to do both and it used to really work for me, and I used to upload 2 videos a week while on online classes because of time blocking and to-do list, which was I don't know how I did that. But yes, time blocking and to-do list is your best friend. But if that's not your thing, I suggest you do a weekly planner. For example, I plan my days or my weeks. So on Monday and Tuesday, that's where I film my videos and also do all of my homeworks. Like Monday and Tuesday, I do my homeworks these days. Then on Wednesday and Thursday is when I do most of my editing and stuff like that. And then on Friday, I upload my YouTube videos and make some research on my YouTube videos. Also on Tuesday and Wednesday, I also do most of my work that day. And then on Sundays, I don't have to worry and I just have to plan my week next week, if that makes any sense. I really love doing this because I get to prioritize and I get to have more time, because I didn't do this before and I was so confused. Like, okay, I'll just do my homework on Friday, and then on Friday I'm like, oh my god, I can't play anymore and I have to do this shit because I have to pass it on Saturday. So it's better that I prioritize and I do my shit first before it's due so that I don't have to worry about it. But of course, self-discipline really comes in handy with this. So I suggest you guys just take baby steps, because you can't learn self-discipline overnight. You just have to force yourself even though you're uncomfortable. That's what I did and it worked for me. But again, if it doesn't, I suggest you research more about self-discipline and see what works for you. Now on to my next step is to read self-help books. If you're not into reading or you don't have the time to read, which I don't have the time to read, but I love learning and I love self-help books, just listen to the audio version of it. You can search a lot on YouTube, to be honest, and you can also download it legally. I'm just putting that as an option. I'm not recommending that, but I'm not saying I don't do that. Self-help books really helped me, and I know it's really cheesy, but I really love listening or reading a book because I get to gain more knowledge and also apply it to my real life stuff that's going on. Because other than self-discipline, it's determination. I'm really sorry about my dog. I think that's all for my tips. I know it's really short, but these are really helpful to me, and take it as you wish, to be honest. Just don't get pressured, because if you get pressured, you don't really tend to perform well. Some people perform well under pressure. I'm not one of those people. Oh, I also forgot to tell this tip. Do not multitask. Do not. For the love of Christ, do not multitask. Because what happens when you multitask is that your brain is so scattered that you might accidentally create a mistake, you know? And you just don't want to multitask. That's all. But yes, don't get pressured. This is just like another school year that will come by. I know personal life and school life is really hard to put a barrier in, especially on online classes. Hopefully these tips would help you divide that. I have a lot of hobbies. I just don't know how I fit it in my small ass life. But guys, please focus on school. I was the type of person who was like, fuck school. I mean, yeah, still fuck school, but school is important. Education is important. Intelligence is fucking attractive. And I can't believe I'm saying that, which is really embarrassing, but oh well. But yeah, don't get pressured, and I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Please comment down some video suggestions and you might see it in this channel soon. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!